The Supreme Court has overturned the conviction of a man who had been sentenced to death for rape and murder of a minor. The court found serious irregularities in how the trial was conducted, ultimately declaring it unfair and illegal. Let me tell you, the accused had been convicted for offences under multiple serious charges, including rape causing death, murder, kidnapping of a minor, and destruction of evidence under the IPC and the POCSO Act. However, according to the top court, during the trial, critical procedural lapses had occurred. The Supreme Court observed that the trial judge allowed investigating officer to narrate the accused's confessional statements in court, something that is strictly prohibited under law. Under Section 164 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, only confessional statements recorded before a magistrate are admissible as evidence. In this case, the confession narrated by the police officer was admitted during the trial, completely violating established legal procedures. Justices Vikram Nath, Sanjay Karol, and Sandeep Mehta, who heard the appeal, criticized the trial judge's conduct, calling the procedure grossly illegal and totally distorted. The court also pointed out another major flaw: the mishandling of forensic evidence. Although a DNA report was produced during the trial, the scientific expert who prepared it was never called to testify. According to Section 45 of the Evidence Act and a 2023 precedent in Rahul versus State of Delhi, a DNA report cannot be accepted automatically. It must be supported by expert testimony to prove that the methods used were reliable. The top court has said that chain of custody for the DNA samples was completely broken. There was no proof that the samples were sealed properly, transmitted securely to the forensic lab, or kept safe from tampering. In such circumstances, the court ruled that it would be unsafe to rely on the DNA evidence. Combined with the illegally admitted confession, the entire prosecution case fell apart. As a result, the Supreme Court has set aside the man's conviction and acquitted him.